So my kind of number one rule when I was creating a communication was always to make it relevant to a new starter on their very first day in the business, but also so that somebody who had been here for years would understand it and not feel like they were being taught to kind of suck eggs. It's not easy to strike that balance, but I do believe that it is always possible. And a really great way of doing this, I think, is to ask somebody who knows nothing about your topic to proof it. And that's another thing. Always, 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 I've learned from my mistakes, get somebody to proof what you do, especially when you've been looking at something for a long time. It's so easy to become blind to those little mistakes. But yeah, I really love the challenge myself of taking a topic that's particularly dry or complex and making it into a really engaging communication. Infographics are a great way of doing this, but also storytelling. The language you use, as I mentioned before, is so important. And, you know, using positive language and inviting people to engage with the communication in the way that you want them to. So I learned this really, really early on in a previous role. And I think you can apply this to all interactions. So my learning of this was when I was very young and inexperienced working in a health club, and I was dealing with a member cancellation, and I was profusely apologising for the fact that we'd have to take their next month's payment. And when I got off the phone, my manager at the time, who taught me so much, she said to me, "How about next time, just say to them, absolutely no problem. Your last payment will be on X date, and then you'll have full usage of facilities until this date." And the transformation in their reaction was just, you know, incredible. And it's so powerful. And investing in their employer brand has so many benefits to an organization. Far too many to list in a short space of time. But I think the most important one for me that I realized was having that authentic workplace culture, as well as engaging people and enabling them to be advocates of your employer brand. I think it also enables candidates to gauge whether they'll be a good fit. So it streamlines the talent pool, but also means that the expectations are most likely to be met by the reality as well. I think for me, it's all about connection. And, you know, it's about people enjoying the work they do at a company that they like, maybe even love. It's somewhere where people feel considered, involved, supported, with development opportunities and, you know, great benefits and everything else, their well-being being looked after. Managers play a huge part in all of this, of course. It's somewhere where the values are clearly defined and the company lives and breathes those through every activity, and the people, of course. It's about individuals and teams' goals being aligned to the organisational strategies so that everybody knows what part they play in the bigger picture. And of course, you know, it's leaders being invested wholeheartedly, and yeah, leading by example. I mean, I've both heard about and experienced firsthand some really great initiatives. For me, the ones that are most powerful are the ones that truly demonstrate an organisation's commitment to its people, or that empower and enable them. So some examples that I've heard about at other companies are, you know, senior board members taking a temporary pay cut to avoid making redundancies, really flexible working arrangements, COVID days in the first lockdown when people just felt like, you know, some days they just couldn't face it, or they had family members to support. They had also recently launched Unmind, which is a fantastic app that helps people measure, understand and improve their mental well-being. There are quite a lot of niche offerings on the benefits market like this that will support people's mental well-being. And another one is Nudge. So this is all about financial well-being, and their mission is to help create brighter financial futures, and it gives people the information they need exactly when they need it.